What's up, sports bettors? We're going to be going through Cardinals Seahawks. So, pretty boring NFL Week 6 game, but I have a pretty good play on that I like. So, I'm going to share it with you, and we're going to run through a brief betting preview. So, the Cardinals are slight favorites. As you can see, they're best offered at minus 132 on the Betfair exchange. The best price on the Seahawks is plus 132. Point spreads at 3, 2.5, depending on the sports book. And then the total ranges from 50.5 to 51.5. So really the purpose of the OddsJam, YouTube is to kind of help show you how to use data to make better bets, to make better betting decisions. So as an example, all you should know by looking at the odds on OddsJam, and it's completely free to browse odds on OddsJam for any sport, is that you don't want to bet on the Cardinals on Barstool at minus 150. Right? Even if you don't have the Betfair exchange, Bet99, or Bet365 in your location, they're all offering a lot better odds. So all that should tell you as a sports bettor is you're getting ripped off. You're getting a terrible price, right? And making money sports betting, it's not that easy. So you can't be getting ripped off by the bookmakers. You always have to be finding value, which is why, if you look up sports betting tips, the number one tip everywhere is going to be line shopping. You got to browse odds, and you have to have multiple sportsbook accounts because all these sportsbooks have different odds, right? So as an example, if you want to take, let's say, the under in this game, you'd want to take that under on Pointsbet, under 51.5 at minus 107 odds, right? Most sportsbooks have the total at under 50 at worse odds. And we're getting a half point in value where if there's exactly 51 points in the game, we're cashing. Everyone else is pushing, right? And if you took the under on Palmer bet and there were 51 points in the game, 30-21, like that's not an unrealistic, expectation, you'd be losing your under bet on Palmer bet. And we're getting 4 cents better in the odds. We're getting minus 107 and we're getting, a point of value. So that's actually the play I went with. It's a positive EV bet. So again, on OddsJam, it's completely free to browse odds. So you can look for value, kind of across sports books and hunt for value as well. And you can see here, the total's been moving lower in this game. And this under 51.5 looks great on Pointsbet. It's an arbitrage bet to Pinnacle. So Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, they're pricing this at minus 124. The Betfair exchange has only 5 cents in market width. It's an arbitrage bet to the Betfair exchange. DraftKings has the under heavily juiced, minus 123. So essentially, looking at every sports book in the market, what this positive EV tool is telling us is, hey, there's a lot of value in that under at minus 107, enough to beat the vig, beat the juice, and your bet has a positive profit margin. So I ended up locking it in. You can see right here, 267.49. is what I hit it for, and I added it to my sheet, which is in the description, where I'm just kind of tracking my profit and loss of all my YouTube plays. So we started this at the start of football season. We're up 17.4K. On live streams, I try to go live every once in a while. We're up 5.5K, so that's not particularly bad. So this bet has a 2.1% profit margin. Slow and steady wins the race. 2.1%. Bottom row, bet and bold with a circle around it. That's the play we want to be on. You could also take the alternate, the under 53.5, which has slightly higher EV, 2.1% versus 2.47%. But this bet was new. I initially just took the main line, under 51.5. And again, like this bet, we have very high confidence looking at all the other sports books and where they're pricing this, where their models are setting the line, that this minus 107 is really good, right? All these bookmakers are pricing this much, more juiced. So Pinnacle, only 16 cents of width in their market, and we're getting 17 cents of improvement. So this is just data-driven, rational sports betting, finding value in the odds, bets with a positive profit margin. We're not going to win every bet. As a positive EV bettor, just because your bets have an edge, it doesn't mean you win every single bet, right? But you win over the course of the long run. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money, guys.